Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English for Beginners, the podcast. We are so happy you are here with us today for a new lesson.
Hello, friends. It feels great to be here again. We love talking, learning, and sharing English together with all of you.
If you are new to our podcast, welcome. I am Jasmine, and I am here to help you feel more confident when you speak.
And I'm Mark. On this podcast, we help you learn real, everyday English. This is the kind of English people actually use when they talk to their friends or family.
That is right, Mark. We don't want to teach you boring textbook English. We want to teach you natural English that you can actually use in your life.
Before we start, please remember to follow our podcast. It really helps us reach more English learners around the world. It also tells us that you enjoy learning with us.
Okay, today's episode is going to be very interesting and very useful. We are talking about one small word that many beginners find very confusing.
It is a very small word, but it has many, many meanings. Today's topic is how to use the word get in English.
Mark, before we jump into the rules, can I ask you a question?
Of course, Jasmine. What is on your mind?
Do you ever feel like you get tired of explaining the same things again and again?
Oh, yes, I get that feeling very often. See, you already used the word get and we just started.
I didn't even notice. That is the funny thing about get. It appears everywhere in English conversation.
Yesterday, a student said to me, "Mark, I don't get. That was very honest. They meant they didn't understand it.
I remember when I was learning a new language, there was always one word that did too much work. It's normal to feel confused.
That is why today we're going to slow down. We will use simple examples and learn get step by step, just like friends chatting.
Let's start with the most basic meaning. When beginners first see the word get, they usually learn that it means receive.
Exactly. For example, I get a message, I get an email, or I get a gift. That's the first meaning to remember.
I got a call from my sister yesterday. That means I received a call.
Or I got an email from my boss. Again, it means I received it. It's much more common than saying received in a conversation.
I got a present for my birthday last week. It was a very nice book.
That is a perfect example. Receive sounds a bit formal. In daily life, we almost always prefer to say get.
Now, this is where it starts to change. This is the part where learners sometimes feel a little bit stuck.
Right, because get can also mean become. It describes a change in how you feel or a change in a situation.
For example, I get tired after work. This means I become tired. I wasn't tired before, but now I am.
I get angry when I'm hungry. That is a very real change for me.
I get nervous before I have to speak in front of many people. This is a change in my emotions.
This is very important for beginners. We use get to talk about life changes and feelings.
Let's list some more feelings. We can say, I get sad, I get happy, I get excited, or even I get confused.
I also get stressed at work sometimes, or I get bored on Sundays if I have nothing to do. These are all very natural.
Mark, when do you usually get tired?
I get tired when I don't sleep well at night. What about you?
I get tired after long meetings. I also get tired of looking at my phone for too long.
That is another great way to use it. I get tired of something means you are finished with it or bored by it.
I get frustrated with slow internet. It makes me feel a bit angry.
Here's a small tip for our listeners. Don't try to translate get into your own language every time.
That is good advice. Instead, try to feel the meaning. Is it a gift? Is it a feeling? Is it a change?
Remember, get is a friendly verb. It's your best friend in English.
Do you remember a time when you really got confused by English grammar, Mark?
Oh, all the time, especially with phrasal verbs. I used to wonder why one word like get had to do so much work.
English can be a bit lazy. It likes short, flexible words. That is why we use get for so many things.
So far, we have talked about get as receive and get as become. Now let's talk about using it for locations.
Great idea. Mark, what time did you get here today?
I got here at 9:30 this morning. In this sentence, get means arrive.
This is so common. We say, what time do you get home? Or did you get to work on time?
Most native speakers almost never say arrive when they're talking to friends. Arrive is for airplanes or formal writing.
I usually get home around 7 p.m. It feels quite late.
And then you probably get tired because you got home so late. See how many times we can use it?
It sounds completely natural. Beginners often worry about repeating words, but with get, repetition is normal.
Let's talk about the weather. Have you noticed it's getting colder outside?
Yes, it is getting cold means the temperature is changing. It is becoming cold.
We can also say the weather is getting better, or most importantly, my English is getting stronger.
I love that. Your English doesn't become perfect in one day. It slowly gets better little by little.
When I first started this podcast, I got very nervous, but over time, I got more confident.
Confidence grows just like language skills. Now, what about shopping? I know you went to the store earlier.
Yes, I had to get some groceries. I also got a new phone because my old one broke.
So here, get means buy or obtain. It's much more casual than saying I purchased groceries.
Exactly. If I say I'm going to get some coffee, it sounds much more natural than I'm going to buy some coffee.
Speaking of coffee, I think I will get some after we finish recording this episode.
Wait, I thought you already got some coffee this morning.
That was 2 hours ago, Mark. I need to get more.
Here's another interesting one. If I say, can you get Jasmine? I don't mean buy her.
Please don't buy me. In that case, get means to go and bring someone or contact them.
Like saying, can you get the doctor? Or I will get my friend to help us.
Yesterday, my phone was in the kitchen. I asked my brother, can you get my phone for me?
That is a perfect example. It means to go, pick it up, and bring it back.
Now we're entering a slightly harder area, phrasal verbs. But don't worry, we will take it slowly.
We say get in the car and get out of the car. These are about moving inside or outside.
But for bigger things like buses, trains, or planes, we say get on and get off.
I once told a student to get out the bus. It sounded very funny. I should have said get off the bus.
But did they understand you?
Yes, they did. And that is what matters most. Communication is more important than being perfect.
Here is a very useful one for beginners. I get it.
I get it means I understand. If you don't understand, you can say I don't get it.
It is very polite to say, I didn't get that. Can you explain it again? It shows you're listening.
Learners are sometimes shy to say they don't understand, but every time you say I don't get it, you are getting closer to the answer.
That is a beautiful way to think about it. If you are listening right now and feeling overwhelmed, just take a breath.
You don't need to learn every single meaning of get today. Just start by noticing them when you watch movies or listen to us.
Mark, I feel like this lesson is really helping. Get doesn't feel so scary anymore.
It feels friendly now, doesn't it? Let's be honest, though. People will make mistakes with this word.
Of course they will. Even native speakers use it in messy ways. But we care about being understood, not about perfect grammar.
Many learners stop speaking because they are thinking too much. They wonder, should I say get or receive?
And then they stay silent. But real English is emotional and sometimes a little bit messy. That is okay.
I had a student say, I get very confusing. I knew they meant I get confused, so it didn't matter.
Exactly. Don't stop yourself from talking just because of a small mistake.
Native speakers use get because it's easy. They don't analyze it, they just feel the sentence.
Especially with emotions, using get makes you sound more human. I got anxious sounds more natural than I became anxious.
So, how can our friends practice this at home?
You don't need more rules. You just need to use it. Try to say 3 sentences with get every single day.
For example, I get coffee, I get tired, or I got a message. No pressure, just speaking.
Do you ever talk to yourself in English, Mark?
All the time. When I wake up, I say to myself, okay, I need to get up now.
That is a great habit. When I'm sleepy, I say, I'm getting tired.
And when I finally understand a difficult problem, I say, oh, I get it now.
Let's imagine a few more daily moments. I need to get the laundry done.
I can't get comfortable in this chair.
I get bored when I stay inside all day.
Let me get back to you later with an answer.
I get excited when we travel to new places.
Those are all fantastic. I want to say something directly to our listeners. Your English is not bad.
You are just growing. Like a plant, sometimes you grow slowly and sometimes you grow fast.
If you're afraid of mistakes, remember that children make mistakes every day, and that is how they learn to speak.
Fluency comes from courage. It does not come from perfection.
Here is a final tip. In very formal writing, like a test or a business letter, you might use receive or arrive.
But when you are speaking, get is your best friend.
Let's practice one more time. Repeat this in your head. I'm getting better at English.
I get nervous, but I still speak.
I don't get everything yet, and that's okay.
Beautiful. How do you feel now, Mark?
I feel very calm. Language should feel safe, not stressful.
If this lesson helped you, please follow English for Beginners, the podcast.
Share it with a friend who is scared to speak. Learning together is much easier.
Thank you for learning with us today. Keep speaking and keep making mistakes.
Remember, you are not bad at English. You are just getting better every day.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.